Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Christina and this is my house tour series which I'm doing throughout the month of March. So if you haven't already subscribed and have missed a few videos, then check the other videos out all on my house and also subscribe so you don't miss the upcoming videos as well. So for those of you that are new here, I'm Christina and me and my husband are expecting our first little baby boy in about 7 weeks, or it could be sooner, who knows. But I am 32 weeks pregnant at the moment. So yeah, this is our little nursery. It's actually in our bedroom because we have enough room for that. So we do have a spare room, but I don't want to move him. I will move him into that room when he's a bit older. So I have kind of created this little nursery nook in our bedroom. I think that this video will be good for anyone that wants to do the same kind of thing. Also, if you just have a tiny kind of box room that you have for a baby and just want to utilise the space well, then I have a few tips and tricks that are going to be in this video that I'll show you throughout this little tour. There are a few things that I want to add to this that I haven't put into the room at the moment. We're still waiting over the next few weeks. So if I have it by the time the video is up and I put a cutaway in, then I'll do that. But if not, then definitely follow me over on Instagram because I will share everything that I kind of get over there on my stories. So definitely just go over there and follow me so you don't miss out and you can see the progress of baby boy. Okay, so my bedroom tour is coming very shortly. I will link it down in the description box below so you can see how this whole area fits into our bedroom nicely and how it's just a nice little corner in our room. We've got loads of space. The bed isn't until over here, but so he has plenty of room here. We could have made it even more spacious if we got a smaller cot, but we went for a cot bed. But let's start in this corner over here. So if you think of this room as kind of a rectangle box room, then that's kind of his area. We started off with getting these shelves. We started off with getting this bed actually. And this was obviously the main focus of the area. So this is a cot bed and it's from Mother Care. We actually got a lot of things in the December/January sales. So we got a great deal on this. It's just one of their simple white cot beds and then a kind of simple mattress to go with it. They were both in the sale, so we got them at a good price. But I will link as many items as I can down below for you in case you like anything that you see. It will be linked down below. The bedding we have is again also from Mother Care. We have bedding from all over the place. So some of it is gifted from my grandmother and other people, and some of it, this blanket is from White Company. We have some bits from just like the supermarket stores, just loads of different items, and we actually store them under the cot bed, so I'll show you that in a little bit. Next to the cot bed is actually this chest of drawers, and this is just a £35 chest of drawers from IKEA, just one of their simple ones. I wanted something that was white, simple, went with the room, and also wasn't too big for the bedroom area, but still big enough to house his items that are going to be needed on a regular basis. So we actually store in here, I'll show you. So in here, how I store these drawers, at the top I actually have kind of just bits and pieces that we need. So I have my Noah cream, gripe water, I have just some Decor wipes that I got in a maternity pack. He has his nose Frida in here, just loads of little bits. I even have a little camcorder which I have already been kind of using here and there, but don't want to forget to use that, so I have that. Some dummies, cotton wool, and just an area to grow. He has, you know, little nail clippers in here, just, you know, bits and pieces that you need to use at a changing table basically. In the bottom drawer are main clothes. So I have actually gone through all of these. I have washed these, folded them and put them away. This is actually the majority of his newborn items. So I've also gone through everything in size order so that I can easily, when he grows out of it, I can easily switch up a box for 0 to 3 months and 3 to 6 months and so on, so it makes life a lot easier. I've also organised these into bodysuits, so these are all bodysuits, and then these are sleep suits as well as blue bodysuits. He's got some sets here, and then these are all his bottoms. So that's how it's kind of set out, as well as a little area here for extra little bits. At the bottom here are just extra bits. He's got a box for his muesli cloths, as well as bibs in the second part. He's got a box for his hats and a whole box for his socks as well. And I just store these by, it's not normally how I store my socks, but for him it's a lot easier just to store them by rounding them up. On the side here he has some towels, and then I just have some swaddles here. I don't know how well we are going to swaddle him, how much we're going to swaddle him, so I've only got a couple of these. So they just live in this bottom drawer. And they're basically things that I think I'm going to reach for more on a regular basis. Now whilst I'm down here, I want to show you what I keep under the cot. So under the cot is extra storage space, so use it. What we have actually done, we have his Tommy Tippy stuff under here, which obviously isn't going to live here, it's just stored here until we are going to be using bottles. The next part here is just a box where we keep all of his spare nappies in here. So he's got extra nappies, and it's just a space that we can store them nice and cleanly under the bed. This is just my yoga ball box. When we go to the hospital, I plan on deflating my yoga ball, putting it in here just in case I need it, because they might not have enough at the hospital. So that's going to go back in there, so that's easy to grab. And then I have another one of these boxes. These are from IKEA. They, I think they're like £8 or so. It fits nicely under the bed. It's not too big. And in here, I just keep his bedding. So we have a small jacket here for when he's bigger. That's 6 months or so. And then he's got bedding and just blankets in here basically. So this is all just his linens, which will be growing more and more soon. Okay, so for a bit of decor, we kind of just put 2 of these shelves up. These are from IKEA and these fit perfectly the size of the drawers, so we just kind of leveled them up and put them here. On top we just have a few books. This one was one of my favourites from my childhood, Whatever Next. So I got this for him because I think this one is nice for little boys as well, though they're good for little girls also. But he has a few books. They're all kind of hardback books on this top shelf, on this shelf. He has a pair of newborn shoes. Now I haven't actually gone out and bought a load of newborn shoes because I just don't think he's going to wear them. However, I do want one pair of shoes so that I can at least say, oh, you used to fit in these when you was a little baby. So I have got these and they are on show up here. And then at the top is just pictures. Now we haven't got frames for everything at the moment, but this one was his second NHS scan. No, this one was his first NHS scan. So it was quite, you know, it was still quite diddy here, but it's just really cute to look at. This one is a recent, we actually went yesterday for his 3D scan, and this is his little 3D picture. It's just to see his little nose and his face and his little lips. He just looks so cute, and it's amazing to see how much he's grown in the in the few months. I just think pregnancy is just, being pregnant myself now, it's just astonishing what a woman's body can do, and that we're growing humans. It's amazing to me. But yeah, so we need to get a frame for this one. And then I also just wanted a picture of his mummy and daddy, and this is one of my favourite pictures of us when we were out in Cyprus. several years ago, so I wanted that one up there as well. So I'm going to get a few more frames and they will be on display on the top shelf here. On the top of the chest of drawers, we just have, so here I have a few books. These are just because he's in our room. These are just for me, basically. They're my pregnancy books, and it's just really easy for me to grab them when I fancy having a read. So I have my Happy Mum, Happy Baby book by Giovanni Fletcher. This is one that my kind of sister-in-law has lended me. It's the Birth Skills by Juju Sundins, and so many people rave about this book, so I'm really excited to give this a go. So I'm going to be getting stuck into this real soon. And then How to Grow a Baby and the Bump Class. I talk all about these in my first trimester must-haves video, so I'll again link that down below if you want to check that video out if you're newly pregnant. But they are really good books as well. I think this is probably one of my favourite books, the Bump Class. Okay, so over to the cot area, we have these 3 frames over the cot. I just love how this looks. It really just brings the room together in total, and I love the frames. They're kind of this like oak kind of frame with a white tinge. It just goes with the rest of the room perfectly, the rest of the area perfectly. We are looking for the photos and the prints that we want to put in there, so if you have any suggestions or anything, then definitely comment down below, because I would, I'm on the hunt for some good nursery pictures. I've seen a couple that I might like, but yes, definitely let me know if you have any good ones that you know of. Once I know what I have, I will probably share it on Instagram as well, so follow me over there so that we can have a little discussion on it. In the cot at the moment is just a huddle of teddy bears. Some of these are new and some of these are old. So if you saw one of my baby haul videos, this is the Winnie the Pooh. This is brand new. We got this when we first found out he was pregnant. It was actually the first thing that we bought him, so it's really special to us, and hopefully will be really special to him. So this lives in here. This one was a gift Christmas time from one of my best friends, and it's just a penguin from the White Company, and it's so soft. And then these 2, the koala and the sheep, are actually my first born teddies. They are ones that I've kept since I was, well, born, and yeah, it's time to kind of pass them on to my children. He might not like them when he's older, but maybe a little girl might like them if I have a little girl, or maybe he might really like them. We'll see what he thinks of them, but I am passing them on to my children. So just wanted to quickly talk about this. Now I'm going to be talking about this on my next haul as well, but this is a pregnancy wedge. If you're pregnant, get one of these. This has saved my life. It's a I just got it for travelling because we went to Cyprus when I was around 28 weeks pregnant, and you can just put it behind your back, and it's amazing. It just meant sitting on the plane was so much more comfortable, as well as just sitting up in bed or downstairs or anywhere. I'm taking this to we're going to the cinema very soon, and I'm taking this with me basically so that I can sit comfortably. But not just that, in bed you can just squish this underneath your belly, and it just supports your belly so much. It literally, I cannot recommend this enough. You can also put it between your legs if that's something that you want to do as well. It really helps with that. But how I normally sleep is with this wedged underneath my bump, and then a pillow between my legs as well, because it's just so comfortable. But I'll talk more about this in another video. Okay, so a few things here. I have a nappy caddy, so this will probably replace the book area. But this nappy caddy I got from Amazon, and it just holds all the things that I will need to change his nappy. This is so that I can have upstairs as well as take it downstairs, or wherever I am in the day with baby boy, then I can take this with us basically, so I don't need to keep running up and down the stairs, because I don't think we'll be always changing his nappy in this room. I'm sure we'll be changing his nappy downstairs as well. So he has in here his nappies, he has bibs, muesli cloths, a changing mat as well. And then in this area he has a little toy, some wipes, I have a sanitizer in here so that I'm always clean as well, and then some dummies as well if that's something that we are going to be using. It's got another little toy in here. Yeah, and I just really like the look of this. I think it goes with the nursery area really nicely as well. So that's kind of sitting here waiting. I then have this little basket, so I'll do a whole video on this. This isn't finished yet at all, but it just kind of live in here at the moment. But it's my postpartum kit. So this is going to live in the bathroom. It has these kind of nappy sanitary towels as well as normal sanitary towels, and I'm going to probably put some wipes in here and just anything else that I'm going to need for after labour. And this is just going to be a kit that lives in the bathroom. Now I still need to finalise this and see what else is going to help and what I can put in here, but I'll be doing a video all on that as soon as that's ready. So definitely subscribe so you don't miss that one. And then my pride and joy is this bag. This is my Chloe nappy bag. Yes, it's a Chloe one. I absolutely love it. I think it's beautiful. But again, I'll be doing a video all on what's in my nappy bag. But to get a basic view, I have a few items in here that, you know, I will probably take to the hospital with me. I'm not sure whether I'm going to take this to the hospital or another bag to the hospital, but yes, either way, this is my nappy bag, and at the moment it is living in the cot. Okay, so at the end of the cot, it's actually this nappy caddy, which I think is just going to be amazing. It has these kind of just little add-on bits that just lock onto the end, and yeah, inside you just fill it up with all your nappies in slot in there, and you can just take them out easily, as well as wipes on top. I have a spare changing mat, some Bepanthen nappy cream, some more hand gel. These are basically dotted all over the house, just so that we always stay clean. He's got his hair and body wash as well as some baby oil. However, I'm probably going to switch these up when I have more storage for bath stuff. These will probably go there. But this is just so helpful to have at the end of the cot, and it just literally hooks on like this. It's amazing, and I like that it's clear because it just is not too invasive. Now, one thing that I want to be getting, and we actually have it and we need to put it up and put it together, but it's a changing table that goes over the cot. So if all goes well and that fits nicely, then I will probably share that over on my Instagram stories and show you what that looks like, and I will link that down below if that's any good. Okay, so this is kind of like the end part of the area. This is his little clothes rail. So this holds more bulkier items that can't fit into the drawers or under the bed, or, you know, we also just want to showcase. And there's some bits in here that I just absolutely love. So this outfit, look at this. I just love this green outfit. I just think it's so nice. This is from Newbie and can't wait to put him in this. There's another one from Newbie here. It's just this little baby grow, and again, trousers from Newbie. So they're items I kind of don't want to forget about, as well as a gift that we have from a few people. This one's from my nan. It's just a white cardigan. Yeah, he's got some coats. This is just so beautiful and so soft. It was from basically my sister-in-law is what she'd be. And yeah, it's just so soft. I think it's from Tesco's, and it's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I have a sleeper here, which is a big size. This is actually for 12 months, and my nan gave it to me. She actually sells a lot of these, and she gave it to me because she was like, you're gonna need it at some point, so I just keep this here because it's nice and blue as well. This I absolutely love from the White Company. It was a gift from my sister basically. I talk about it in my last baby haul, so I'll link that video down below. But it's just really nice. It's really nice colours here. He also has a couple sleepers on the side here from Mother Care. I just love it. And all these hangers are from IKEA. The railing, the clothes rail is actually from Mother Care, and it was in the sale over, you know, January sort of time, and I grabbed it because the whole room has basically this you know, oak and white vibe, and this just really sets that off in this area. Okay, and then down here is storage, and this doesn't interfere with the room at all. I can open and close my door perfectly fine, and I just think this just works perfectly for us. So what we have here is a nappy bin. So this is an electrical nappy bin, so we need to put it together electrically, but basically it keeps the nappy odour at bay, and we just wanted a small one because, just, you know, for those times where we can't get to the bin outside, and if things get really smelly, then we can put them in here and get rid of them at the end of the day, or, you know, the next day. You know, we don't have to rush around and have the house smelling. This holds the odour. Next to this is the laundry basket. So I absolutely love this laundry basket. It fits perfectly here because it's not too big. It's kind of the same height as the bin. I got this from HomeSense, and we kind of just use it obviously for our laundry at the moment, as well as this is going to just, when we change him at the nappy changing table at the cot, then we can just chuck his clothes, his dirty clothes, straight in a washing basket. So that makes life easier. He has a little basket here. This is just from IKEA, and this just holds some more toys and cuddly toys. It holds this Moses, what is this, just like a Moses ring that will go over the bed. It was gifted to us, as well as just a few other teddies. So these are actually teddies that my husband, you know, they're kind of sentimental to me and my husband. He got them, you know, we went to Colchester Zoo and he bought me this when we first were dating, so I've kind of saved this. Again, I Simply Love You, something that he got me when we were first dating. He got me a lot of teddies, and I've saved them all for our children, so they don't, you know, I'm not one to put teddies all over the bed anymore, but I've kept them so that, you know, they still have a purpose and they can go down to our kids, and they'll probably get great use out of these teddies. I then have a little box here that just fits perfectly. You can see it's so dusty here at the moment, but this box fits perfectly under the clothes rail, and I'm probably just going to keep either extra nappies in here or more sanitary towels for myself, just so it's easy access and I can grab it. And lastly is just this little basket. This is actually not really baby related. This is where we keep our pillows at night. So I hate, you know, I have a few pillows on my bed and I don't like to just throw them on the floor. So this is actually where they live at night. So these actually come into my bed. These are my pregnancy pillows. And in the day they live in here, so they're nicely tucked away and the bed looks nice and is made nicely. And then at night it kind of swaps over and the big pillows live in this basket, and these live in my bed with me. So yeah, it's just somewhere to keep my pillows, and it's just nice, and to me it's just nice and clean to have a place for them. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I think that this kind of nursery, I like to call it a nursery nook, is just, you know, it's quite quaint, it's quite small, but it works for us. We have all the bits that we need. We keep a few extra items in the spare room because that's what it's there for. And he can move into that room eventually, but for the most part this is what we are working with, and it works for us at the moment. So I'm really excited to see how it's going to work for us when baby's actually here, because you never know what it's going to be like. But I just really love it. So I will be doing a video all on my bedroom tour in general, so definitely subscribe so you don't miss that one. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and until my next video, bye guys.